That's probably it. Alright, so. Yeah, so like I said, Strax is going to be late. And it is going to be Oscar versus Gym Leader Rafi's Jump Fluff. Who wins?
Damn. I'm kidding.
Alright. Jump Fluff. Use Bullet Seed. Damn. 6 successes.
Ow. I'm not even battling, but I can tell that hurts.
It's physical.
I mean, I think being shot with a bullet would be pretty physical.
Yeah, but it's rain, so I thought it was special.
As I understand it, special is like exclusively like beams and waves and stuff.
And energy and...
Yeah. Like being physically smacked with a bullet makes sense to me as...
Alright, so that's 1 hit. Do you want to at least attempt to evade to make it not a crit?
What do you mean you guess?
No,
Say,
that
yeah,
is a crit.
You see how many dice I have in this pool?
Yeah, but you know,
That's
having a bad
another
attitude is
crit.
not gonna... Oh no.
That's still a hit. Still a hit.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's still another hit. She's up to 5 hits so far.
Oh, that's it.
When bullet seed max hits for
that was it?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
5 HP for Oscar.
Damn.
I
When
think,
bullet
seed's a little OP.
It always was. Have you ever used it in Mystery Dungeon? Fuck.
So basically the jump fluff just inhales and just a stream of bullets just sends Oscar flying into the wall. And that's it. Oscar's just done for. Jump it up! Jump it up!
Even if you factored in the fact that it's a fire type and not a grass type move, even
Wow.
because it's blink damage, it's like, yeah.
Wow. That was disgusting. that was genuinely disgusting, and I mean that in the nicest ways. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Kari will grab the popcorn.
No, the popcorn is when it drags out so goddamn long, you're, wondering what
You
you're
tell
doing.
me.
You're like, this is going so fast, you're not even gonna walk out the door before the battle's over.
Yeah, let's,
Can't I just, do we have any leftover popcorn?
Nope, you have no leftover popcorn.
We got some big...
Alright, Jump Fluff takes control still. Alright, Jump Fluff. Use Bullet Seed.
I find it even funnier that he has nothing to say about his jump completely obliterating the Hound Tower.
So that's 1 hit, unless Latifah has anything.
I wish she has a full of the bait.
Not this time, but it's not a crit. Alright, that's 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 hits. 5 hits.
Isn't there a max to successive actions though?
No. It's just until you miss. As far as I know.
Bullshit. Oh, okay, fine. I'm just saying in the video games it's only like up to 5. Unless you have skill link or something.
I mean, I could go check. Let's see.
Even if it was up to 5, it's probably like... And it's supposed to be -1 accuracy every single time too.
It is, but again, the Jump Fluff has such high accuracy
That
check.
3 though should be done.
No, that 3 is done. That 3 is done. So it did like 4 hits.
Yeah, that's not even damage. That's just
That's just
hit.
accuracy.
Yeah.
So, have you guys heard about our Lord and Savior?
Bidoof?
Bidoof.
No. I think he's too simple for me to comprehend. Okay. See page
More people use it just for HMs than anything else.
55.
I mean, that's why he's our Lord and Savior. Like, he carries your ass through Sinnoh. I don't know what you're talking about.
Means that you can unleash from 2 to 5 multiple actions in a single attack, yeah.
Okay, so it is up to 5.
It is up to 5, but he did hit 5 times in that last.
I know, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like, you were saying until you miss, and I'm like, you have...
Okay, so it is up to 5. Okay, anyway, yeah, so, okay, so that's 5 damage rolls.
Yeah.
What's Latifah's defense?
3.
3. Plink. Plink again. Another plink. Yeah, 4 damage total.
Wahoo. I'm still standing, but damn, dude.
Jump it off! Jump it off!
standing.
Jump it off! Jump it off!
The Jumpluff is enjoying this way too
I can't even,
much.
like, set up anything, because it's like, the next time that bullet seed hits, I'm fine, whatever. Screenshot.
I mean, Stealth Rock
There
is
you
best
go.
friend.
It is going to attempt to evade, although I think it has like 6 things, 7 things on its docket.
I can't even set up sweet.
No, it can't. It didn't evade. It didn't evade at all.
Really? That loses your accuracy? It's not just a -1 after that?
What, after the bullet seed stuff?
Yeah.
It still takes, for each hit, it still takes -1 success away. So that Jumpluff hit 5 times, but now has -5 successes on its action.
Okay, well, at least you have -1 dex now.
Jump up.
Alright, can you do anything else?
Alright, Jumpluff. No. Not really. Alright. Can Latifah do anything else?
Oh, yeah.
Jumpluff is basically tapped out. He has no...
So, we got sweet scent that we can set up.
No.
And then...
So that's 3 actions for you.
Guys barely hit with
That is a
one.
hit, yes. Go ahead and roll damage. Jumpluff's defense is, or special defense is 2.
And it's flying damage.
Yeah, I did calculate that into the equation.
Okay. And... might be able to tell Mary a bunch of so that's good.
You could try. I mean... No. Okay. New round.
Oh, at least I got some damage. Oh, keep in mind that Latifah does have pressure.
Oh, shit.
So you're going to have to factor out your roll points.
After getting hit by all the gust, the frickin' everything, it's just the Jumpluff has lost the ability to fight.
What?
You crashed its will score. Like, literally, you crashed its will score. It has no will.
No, it should only reduce the will score to half. Not it down.
Oh, well, unfortunately, it would be in a condition that it would also crash the will.
Alright. Yay.
It's lost its will to live.
Jumpluff! How about a little memento before you go, though?
I don't like that. I really don't like that.
Don't worry. It's not. It doesn't hit.
Wouldn't it have been a new round though?
It would have been a new round, yes, but the Jumpluff is suffering some accuracy
Right,
penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, the Jumpluff faints and nothing happens to Latifah. Thought I could get you with that one. Oh, well.
While this Pokemon is out, the reduce of all foes by half. It's not just because, you know, it just got sent out, like in the game. So, both your opponents while Latifah is fighting,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys have...
Okay. Breloom! Come on out!
Oh, no, not that, no.
Breloom!
Yeah, punch room.
Breloom takes control of the initiative.
Punch rooms are amazing.
Breloom, Spore!
However, I don't think it was a good choice against. I mean, I guess everything was a bad choice.
Spore?
Just since.
Oh, there we go. We'll use the 0 accuracy, because I think that one's technically first. So,
I got 2 pop up on mine.
yeah, but sometimes it's weird in which accuracy rolls display first. And it looks kind of weird on my end, so we're gonna go with the 0 one.
Alright. Let's go ahead and
I'm gonna guess that the jump fluff is not the ace.
No.
no.
Breloom,
That's supposed to be the easy one.
you may have missed with Spore, but use Swords Dance!
Oh god, it's one of those bros.
Yeah.
I love it.
He watched way too much of those. How good is like actually?
It's based off my own Breloom.
I fucking love it. I love it.
Alright. It is, Latifah's...
Oh, I just realized I could attack with power attack on this one. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I can't.
Okay, so Latifah did 1 action. It's 1 to 2.
I just realized I had 5 moves here.
Whoops.
Cracks! That's like when they pulled out a 7th Pokemon on my ass in Gale of Darkness.
There we go. Okay. So, Sweet Tech is no longer evade, so let's go ahead and get some...
It's not a crit, but it does hit. Breloom's defense is, or special defense is 2.
And I'm guessing you don't have anything to clash with a special move?
No.
2.
So that's 3 damage. Hello. Come on, Breloom, hang in there, hang in there. Use Bullet Seed.
Oh god.
That better be the fucking TM you get if you win.
That's 1 hit.
Do you even have a Pokemon that can learn it?
I don't have to know.
That's 1 hit. Okay, so 3 you said for defense? 2.
Ooh.
2 damage.
If you don't want it,
Oh yeah, you can still evade, yeah.
I just was waiting for the roll to...
Oh, okay, it's a 2 successes if you want to evade.
if you don't want it, I can
No.
teach it to pudding.
But yeah, so Latifah only takes 2 damage, though, because... Oh. Okay, Latifah's down.
Your both points have, whatever, restored. I don't know if they come back or whatever.
I mean, it was already spent, so, I mean, it's... I don't think Breloom gets him back.
Julia, you've been doing pretty good. You wanna go ahead and grab this shit?
You sound so down and out of it.
I mean, let's face it. Yeah, I picked the harder version of it, but there's hard version and then that's complete bullshit.
I didn't realize Bullet Seed would be that clinch.
Well, it is when you have 9 dice to play with. Damn.
Yes.
Anyways.
I mean, having that attitude, though, you'll never win with a bad attitude.
You want to fight up next?
No.
Because you saw that bullet seed and my...
Breloom, use Spore. Julia can still evade that. Julia does. Julia could finish it here. That's 1 success.
You can't
That's, yeah, Breloom is still too distracted. So, yeah, go ahead, roll damage.
It smells like pretty lady.
So Julia comes in, rolls to the side, and frickin' blasts a gust of cold air at the Breloom's face, and Breloom goes down.
Gasp!
So basically,
Oh.
if you can survive the damn bullets, see, you just got a chance.
Seems like you pulled an ace out of your sleeve. Where's the Voivoi at?
You want to fight him instead?
No. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna pull out my own ace. RJ! You're up. And he...
Oh, is
A
Snover
vile
not part of
plume.
the,
Huh?
Is Snover not part of the big team?
No. That would be the easy team that Snover would be part of. RJ takes control of the initiative. RJ! Use Sludge Bomb. 2.
Well, that sounds rude.
Damn. Alright, what's Julia's special defense?
4.
So she takes 2 damage and is not poisoned, fortunately.
Alright, I'll use some more butters now.
No. RJ, use Strength Sap.
Oh, that's a mean move.
RJ, use Please Connect to the Goddamn Internet.
Use Wi-Fi. Use the Wi-Fi password.
Does yours even show up? I mean, mine.
I don't know. I'm just gonna roll it again and see what happens. Yeah, we'll take the 1 accuracy.
So 1 total, or
0 total, because I already used. She already used Sludge Bomb.
Use the Wi-Fi password.
That's a hit.
are you still able to attack?
RJ. Nah, RJ's not going to attack right now. Nope. New round.
Hail Mary Vine.
Oh, Hail Mary Brian. Oh, shit. No? Okay. RJ! Use Moon Blast.
Ow! That sounds painful.
5 successes.
At least try to roll out of that, but...
No, it's not a crit though, so... Alright, Julia takes 2 more damage and does not suffer the secondary effect of Moon Blast. RJ's flinging bullets left and right of a different sort. Nope, no powders, no. The internet says no.
Never!
Okay, there we go. Well, the 2, unfortunately.
Oh. That's still a hit.
You can evade now, it's not a...
Yeah. RJ does not evade because of successive actions. Or because of multiple actions. 5.
Wow, even being weak ties?
Well, I mean, yeah, you know, you're gonna do 1 more damage, of course.
So 6 normally?
Huh?
His special defense is normally 6?
No, special defense is 5. But no matter what you roll, I'm just gonna take off another HP anyway. Because of the super effective. In the addition to the 1 that you will
I
deal.
thought you've been having me roll 3. Okay, whatever.
So it takes 2 damage.
I swear the rules changes when wills it.
Is it? What do you mean I've been having you roll 3? What are you talking about?
With the Breloom, what was his special defense? You told me 3.
2.
2?
Yeah, its special defense was 2.
That's actually what his special defense is?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were having me adjust to be super effective.
No, no.
Alright.
No, I just took away damage because of the super effective.
Got it.
So it's like you roll 2, and then because he's weak to ice, that's an additional 1. Let's see. So that was Julia. Alright, RJ, don't get discouraged. Use Giga Drain. I think that is 1 success. Let me see.
You evaded and you did blast.
So yeah, that's 1 success left.
Is Giga Drain, that one should be
Special.
special too.
Gonna take it? Let's see, you did Powder Snow and evade. So
well, I
let's...
could clash with Brine,
Yeah.
but my full dice is only 4.
That's, I mean... You need 2... You would need a...
I need a full 4.
Oh, you need a full 4?
Yeah. Because I evaded, I did Powder Snow, and I did,
Nothing else. No, you have only 2 actions. You would need 2 successes. You need 2 successes left over. Damn. Okay, well, you tried. Let's see. So special defense is 4. 3 damage. Oh.
actually, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I got 1 HP.
Bam, then. Alright, RJ, finish it off with Sludge Bomb. That's a hit. Not a crit, but that is a hit.
Doesn't matter, I don't get anything for that.
Yeah.
Alright. So, how much HP did RJ have left that time?
9. Because of Giga Drain.
How much HP does it start out with? Damn.
10.
Yeah, let's just say that.
What's wrong? Wonton. Wonton, what's wrong? What's wrong, my sweet little baby boy?
Sweet little baby boy.
I will admit, Averis, you have indeed grown quite a bit as a trainer.
Compliment inserted here.
Yeah, that's basically how my energy amounts have been going up.
Well, it's okay. It's...
I don't know, that one ended up worse than the Sense Scorch. Or
It's like
better,
my
depending on
grandmother
how you
said.
want to look at it. Like 1 DHP.
It's like what my grandmother said to me, Averis, just because you're having a bad time now doesn't again. I was feeling pretty down after I lost my chance to continue competing in contests. I thought I'd lost everything, my dreams. But she reminded me that my dreams aren't gone. I still have next season to try again. And it's okay to fail.
My own hubris for actually trying to do the hard mode for once.
Hey, it's okay to be an aggressive challenger.
I mean, look at Glen.
I like to report a, fraudulent
What?
battle.
A fraudulent battle? Okay. Calm down, you.
Is that how Glen wins most of his matches?
Fraud.
He's the one who recommended I throw a shoe at the bug.
Did it work, though? It's real cool.
I mean, we did discuss that shoe would be super effective against bug because you usually use a shoe to squash the bug, and then you use it to put out a cigarette, so it's super effective against fire. And then something about grass, it walks on grass or something, so it's also super effective. I don't know. It was a long day.
It
The
was
shoe type mod.
the shoe is a multi-weapon.
I mean, there's bird type. Why couldn't there be shoe type?
Well,
Somewhere-
for one,
Somewhere in
For-
there.
for one, birds are actual animals and shoes are not.
I mean, look, we have a Pokemon based off of gears.
Yeah, but it's not a gear type Pokemon.
No, but I mean, there could be a shoe type Pokemon at some point. It evolves
Go.
from like a sandal or a flip flop
Into a croc.
into
into
a
a
croc
tennis
into a hiking boot.
Yes.
And obviously, its signature move is Stomp. And then, of course, it has Body Press and Body Slam.
And then it needs something like poisonous gas as well.
No, that's its that is when it's paired with gym socks as an item.
I was gonna say sweet scent, but I'm like, your shoes don't ever smell good.
What are you looking up over there? Call what?
What? A shoe? I don't think they call a shoe type Pokemon anything. What is she googling?
She's googling Kling.
Gear Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, it is a gear it's not gear type though.
No, not gear type.
Yeah, I thought we were referring to a shoe type, not a shoe Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, I guess it could be a shoe Pokemon in the same vein.
I don't think it'd be terrible. I think it'd be kind of entertaining. Would I use it? Probably, but I think it'd be entertaining.
That'd be great. Hi, little one. Hi.
The only clothing item one we have is like masks.
Oh yeah, mask. Hey, hey! No
If
biting.
you count a key ring, like you can wear a key ring technically.
What have I told you about biting?
If you want to count Klefki.
Gearing's not exactly well, it's an accessory, but not an accessory.
It's an accessory to
It's an
murder.
Oh no, murder.
What?
Not
You never heard
murder.
that accent before? No.
I thought he was referencing something.
I was referencing something.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
I got you, murder.
Oh yeah, that vine.
I thought it was funny.
So I mean, Glen's not here yet.
I think we have to sell ice cream in his place.
Time to raid his pantry!
Yes, we will raid his pantry.
Are you sure you really want to look in that pantry?
Yes.
Well,
We need to
we're in
know.
Heisen, right? I mean,
Yes, you're in his. Yes, you're in your
So
hometown.
his home supply would be available to us.
We need to find the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Sure. Okay. So you go to Glen's house.
Right now.
They'd be pretty funny.
Actually, no. Until he joins the call, we do not have to roll stealth rolls for anything we are about to do.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Just don't do anything too major.
I like how I heard no.
So, no, okay. So,
So I'm assuming his parents are probably home as well.
Yes, they are. So you go up
Averis,
to
you
Glen's door and
distracted.
knock on it.
Wait, when he had his supplies there, what do you have at the pet shop?
That's
I
a
will
good
check
question.
inside his. I will check inside his Bergmite. He plans to keep everything in it once it evolves.
Bergmite bites you.
You think his
That's
supplies inside his Bergmite? What?
I mean, he plans to keep everything technically on top of it anyway. After, am I wrong?
This is the Cheese Chronicles all over again.
Yeah, except
Only with different cast members.
it all goes back to Cheese Thieves Chronicles.
Okay, what are we actually doing at Glen?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's up to you two.
It's like you were the one that was suggesting that because Glenn wasn't there, we could
What?
Sell
You
the ice
said-
cream. We could sell his ice cream and stuff. And then I'm like, well, we need to get his supplies. So I'm like, well, we could do like a pantry raid. And and then we're like, well, we are, and then we're home. So he should have a bigger pantry to get supplies from, being his home or possibly his old work. Knowing him, it's probably at the pet shop and not at the actual.
Who sells ice cream in a pet shop?
Well, I mean, there's probably like a.
The littlest pet shop, duh.
Okay. Well, I've been beaten. I've been one up. No, I was joking. I didn't want to expect to go on a full-on pantry raid at his house for it.
Okay. Forget I said anything.
I am not drunk enough for this. Hold on. I do have one beer in there, and I am going to have that one beer. Uh-oh. My cords are tangled.
I don't know if I've had enough coffee.
I want on. Enough what?
Coffee.
Coffee. Oh, dear.
Coffee. Coffee is for the strong.
I like my coffee. I really like my coffee. It is a gift of God. I'd inject it like, right into my veins if I could. Where's the syringe?
No injecting yourself with coffee.
I'd end up in the hospital so fast.
Don't you heard this?
I
You're not even
Yeah.
hearing half the conversation. So
heard inject coffee, and I said yes. Let's
he
do it.
means via syringe.
That's what I thought he would mean, yes.
No.
That's usually what inject means.
No.
Sin gets it.
Do it.
Sin gets my life.
Do it.
He only
Do
drinks coffee like twice a week. He doesn't really.
I don't know. I don't really have a coffee addiction.
I drink it once a day usually, and then on long days after work, usually.
I drink coffee twice a week, and I drink alcohol once a week.
Sounds like you have a healthier life than.
No. I have terrible heart problems, and
Sounds like he eats fast food on a regular basis.
I don't eat fast food on a regular basis.
You have a fast food breakfast item almost every single day.
Not every single day.
Not every single day, but like 5 minutes.
No.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
sorry,
guys.
those burritos are how often a week?
Let's argue about how much food I eat. Sounds like a. This is
I
how
will
we're
admit.
supposed
I
to-
will admit that I do have some very terrible dietary choices.
I mean, you're not the only one, dude. You're not the only one. So I guess, Averis, why don't you show me your hometown? And then someday in turn, I'll show you Kalos.
I mean, the problem is, it's like, Heisen's kind of a small town. That's a gym slash, was it botany?
But it's a botanical garden.
Botanical garden. That's basically the main attraction in Heisen.
I mean, we don't need to go look at all the attractions. We can show me what's important to you in town. Like, what parks do you still have to go to or something?
She's salty.
Wait, what?
She's salty.
So they left this town for a reason.
Have you, what reason is that?
Small town, there's nothing much really happening in it. Well, it is a special weekend, I think, isn't it? She pulls out a Rotom phone and like checks the dates on it and stuff. Like, oh yeah, there's that. There might be a. Well, I don't know what they would call them in Kalos, but it's kind of like a small festival, but it's only like for a block, like a block party.
I mean, we call festivals in Kalos.
Yeah, but we're talking smaller, like it only takes up a street.
Do you not? What about we go see your parents? Surely you'd like to see them, no?
Did we even make Averis parents? I mean, I forget.
Yeah, so we made you parents. They appeared in the first session.
They did appear in the first session. I couldn't remember.
You're more drunk than I am.
I haven't even drank.
I know.
That's that part.
You just have salt.
What do you have against small towns? I love my small town. No one here bothers me. So did I! I live in a small town now! It's amazing. I hated the city when I moved to it.
I didn't like being able to know everybody and their business.
I mean, I don't think it's bad.
No,
I'm in a
that is
small
kind
town
of
and-
bad.
I mean, I'm in a small town and nobody still knows me.
I think it's terrible when it's like everyone knows everyone else's business. No one has any goddamn privacy in a small town. The town itself has privacy, but not the citizens within the town.
It's even worse when you live in a small town and there's really only like one job, like a place to get a job, and it's like if you effed it up where you got fired from that job, you gotta drive a while to go to anywhere else to work.
I mean, I'm pretty happy with my line of work instead of like looking at the McDonald's down the street. Like, I could make a full-on career with my line of work. It's a pretty stable job, you know, they're always going to be taken care of, so you don't have to worry about losing it, so.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know. I guess different experience for different folks.
Yeah. I mean, I came from a suburb, and it's like, I love the fact that, you know, there was always... I mean, it was boring, but there was also choice and stuff. It's like, if I could walk 2 miles one way and go see a whole bunch of different shops, and if I were to walk 2 miles the other way.
I follow you.
And we only had... In my hometown, we only have one thing. Granted, it's a famous one thing, but it is just one thing.
I don't think my hometown had anything.
And now I'm in a bit of a more... I can't call it upscale. I mean, it is kind of upscale, but it's... It's got a mall.
I live in a college town now.
Well, that's gotta have some stuff then.
Like, I just found out we have a
A what?
I just found out we have a Safeway.
Wow.
That's like big news. We don't have like a Pets King Stores. Like, I thought I was doomed to shopping Walmart for the rest of my life, but no, we've got a Safeway.
Did you get his belt stuck like that on purpose?
No,
So,
and the poor thing is trying to figure out how to get it out of the box.
do you not want to go see your parents then?
Nah, not particularly.
Why? I'd
What?
love to see my grandparents again.
I I said, they're probably at that block party thing, anyways.
Well, then let's go to the block party. Parties are fun. As you know.
Averis leads you down a couple turns, and then you come upon the block party, in which grass Pokemon are throwing colorful spores into the air. Everyone's poor allergies are, kicking up. People are sneezing, and
Everybody
has salt.
and there's a Tropius just shaking its little head chin banana things about, making a little bit of a beat as it walks down the streets.
You know, Averis, I gotta say, well, this looks fun. It also looks very unpleasant. Like,
Achoo!
that
Achoo! That's in
Exactly.
character. That's in character.
Exactly. I like to breathe.
Well, I thought Chalice was famous for having a lot of like those floral fields and mazes and stuff.
She does have you there.
Was it? I can think of one in the game. Like,
Basically, wherever you can find a Flabébé.
That is true. Flabébé is
Okay.
very popular.
Remember, Flabébé had like
I mean,
5 different
yeah.
colors or something
yes,
like
but that's certain parts of Kalos.
Oh, that's not the part where you grew up in?
No.
Okay, out of character, I've been playing X and Y, and I've only made it to like route 12 because of the way I'm playing it. So I kind of
I can-
a lot of poor flowers.
I can barely hear you. What did she say? Sin?
She made it to Route 12.
I think it's because they have a less favorite here.
Yeah.
So out of character, I've been playing the X game, but I'm playing it in a weird way, and I've only gone to like route 12. And yeah, there's like a lot of flowers in the very.
How do you not? How do you not play? Like, how do you get on Route 12 before like Route 5?
Huh?
How do you mean you've gotten Route 5?
How do you get to Route 12 before you get to Route 5?
No. It's taking me a while to get through the game.
Oh, I just recently finished Y again, and the all I could think of were all the early game flower fields, like specifically the one right after, fucking what's it called, Viola's Town.
Yeah, that town.
You first encounter Flabébé.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was talking when I was saying about the flowers. But I thought Viola was like someone you knew, so I thought that was around the time you were wrong. Or Kari was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that is from around the time she's from.
So you should be used to those spores and stuff.
Time. I thought you said time. No, I imagine her ranch is near Geonosense Town.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah, it's near Geosense Town. Why not?
Or maybe where the Skiddos are.
Skiddos! Yes. That's one of the few things I remember about that game.
I'm pretty sure that is near Geosense Town.
I just remember Skiddo. Just Skiddo and Go-Go.
That's because if Kalos did anything right, it had good Pokemon. It didn't have a lot, but it had a lot of on-point. It had a lot of off-point ones, but, like, let's be real, it didn't have a lot going. Stupid easy. At least it had some killer design. Go-Goat and Greninja. And I like Sylveon.
Let's be real, Chestnut is the true OG.
I don't like it, actually. I've not used it, but it looks... I really do not like the way it looks. I really don't like the way Quilladin looks either.
I hate Quilladin, but Chestnut is great.
Maybe I'll...
Going through an awkward phase.
Quilladin is like the ugly teenager between the cute, adorable child of Chespin and then the awesome, handsome man that is Chestnut.
See, if you want my opinion, though, I think, like... I really do think Chespin what could have been like a second Oshawott, and that's what they were going for. But then they messed its design up somewhere along the way with Quilladin and Chestnut.
Like I like that. I like that Chestnut is just like shoulder tackles, punches, and it's a good old rough and tough brawler.
Maybe I'll give it a shot. I want to try Delphox, Fire Psychic.
Delphox is pretty, you know, on the even keel. Not as popular as Greninja, but also not as abhorred as Chestnut.
Yeah, the first time I played was with Fennekin.
I have to say, I was planning on Fennekin up until I saw Delphox. No. I prefer my I wish my bipedal fox would have stayed, or my quadruped fox would have stayed quadruped.
Yeah, I was expecting another Ninetales kind of looking.
Yeah.
Pokemon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I chose Greninja because I was upset with Fennekin so much. I admit the design is great. You know, out of the bipeds and stuff and like gender specific looking one, I think Incineroar is the worst.
Yes, I mean, Litten, I was so expecting it to be a quadruped, and it came out like that, and I'm like...
Yeah, it would have been very fun to have it be a quadruped, but then they just kind of...
If it stayed a quadruped, I think it could have been a Pokemon I chose. I ended up choosing Decidueye for my first run, and then Primarina for Ultra Roll.
Although, I'll be honest, I still enjoy Incineroar more than frickin' Primarina.
You know, I like Primarina, but that's because it's actually based on something and has, like it's based on a siren.
Well, yeah, I mean, Incineroar is based on
A wrestler.
a heel
But,
wrestler.
I mean, females can be wrestlers too, though.
What now?
I mean, along that argument, though, females can be wrestlers too.
No, a heel wrestler. Like it's the villain of the wrestling world. That's what it's based on. I mean, I was into wrestling a little bit as a young child in the 90s, but
So you've got a better idea. Okay.
so I got a little bit of a better idea. Like I said, I mean, in the anime with you know, the Masked Royals, Ace being the Incineroar and him being a hero, it's like that's not really how it is in actual wrestling. In actual wrestling, the heel is the villain of the thing, and the heel uses cheap shots and ambushes in the locker room and other sinister tactics to gain the upper hand and kind of make the audience hate them and want to see them beaten.
I thought it was just a wrestler in general.
No. Incineroar is definitely based off of a heel, where it's like the opposite of the heel is a face, and the face is the good guys, the ones that you want to see defeat the opponents, the heels in the ring.
Well, okay. Let me put my thoughts this way then. I think Primarina fits the a lot better.
Yes. Primarina fits a lot better into Alola than Incineroar. And I mean, Decidueye fits most of all, being based on an extinct Hawaiian owl. Which is why it has the ghost typing, but...
Well, and I just don't think Incineroar fits the line it's in. Like...
But then again, I mean, the Pacific Islander type of thing, I mean, they often had wrestling type of stuff to them. I mean, there's a whole...
I'm talking about like the Litten in particular.
Oh, you mean like going from quadruped to biped?
Yeah, like I think that.
Yeah,
like,
I hated that too.
Poplio complements Primarina a lot better, for example, as well than Litten complements Incineroar.
I just don't like how the Poplio line, the gender thing is still the same for all starters, which is like 12.5% chance of it being female when it looks very feminine in build.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think wrong with it, but it's like
I think if they're gonna design Pokemon more feminine, they should switch that. Like, especially since like in mythology there are no male sirens as far as I know. Like, they're all about like female mermaids, little rough sailors to their doom. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, I think Poplio should have been switched on its head. It was more female than male. I think Fennekin's line should have been more female as well, but I don't know. I think they've got some good designs. Like I like Yamper. I like
Oh,
Petrie.
Yamper's great.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a corgi though. Let's be real. Like,
No,
they'd
you
have to
can't.
try to mess
I
that up.
still don't like the fact that it was called Yamper, not Corgi.
I mean, I'm more disappointed that it doesn't keep the corgi aesthetic. So
Yeah,
I
it goes
get it from
to.
an England standpoint, though, as to why it evolves into a town, though. I do understand that because that's another iconic Britain dog.
Yeah.
Corgi is the obvious one, and then
I want to know why Lillipup wasn't in the base game.
No one
I
knows.
really want to know. It's based on a British dog, and they thought about.
Or maybe we only think it's British, but it's another thing that is actually secretly American, and then they always say that it's from a foreign country to raise its appeal, like pizza and fortune cookies.
Well, Lillipup was based on the Yorkshire Terrier.
I know.
The Yorkshire Terrier.
I know, I'm just trying to think of a stretch excuse.
Anyway, we've gotten really off topic.
We have gotten really off topic, but we don't really have too much else to do here.
We're just kind of waiting for Glen. Strax.
Yeah, we are just waiting for Strax, but that's fine.
You know, it's funny because I really wanted to go back and because I'm a sucker for tropical settings and stuff. I love islands and stuff, but I couldn't do it. It holds your hand too fucking much.
Yeah, you got to extend the appeal to a wider audience to make all that money. It's like how Skyrim is the retarded cousin of Oblivion, which is the retarded cousin of Morrowind.
I mean, I didn't think Skyrim was awful, but I've been modded.
The thing about Skyrim is
I think it's kind of one note, like with the army and stuff. Like, there's the Civil War, and then that's it.
Yeah. My problem with Skyrim is the gameplay loop philosophy that Todd Howard used. Gameplay loop. Okay, so it's like you get a quest, and then you go and you go through the quest, and you level up your skills, and you get cool loot, and then you turn in the quest, and then it's like you get another quest, and it's kind of like an addiction to trigger the dopamine in my stupid monkey brain. And it just feels terrible. Like they keep saying, with that type of thing, it's like, how do you not classify video games as an addiction if you seek to develop your game to encourage an addiction in your players?
Fair. You know, I didn't think about that, but no wonder I get so bored with fucking Skyrim. I've never gotten past the
what?
Past the Parthenax quest, like.
Oh, okay, that one, yeah.
Like meeting Parthenax and going to meet the Greybeard.
Yeah, and even when I was like, I mean, my first playthrough, it was, I enjoyed it greatly, but in repeat playings, it just became more and more of a time killer rather than an actual RPG that I think I would enjoy.
See, Skyrim has constantly been one of those games I want to enjoy, but I get really bored with it. I just kind of bored with Western RPGs in general.
I think it's because Western RPGs are, again, they're seeking to have that. A lot of them have copied Skyrim, like they saw Skyrim make the money, and they started copying the addiction feeding the development philosophies of Skyrim. There hasn't been really a game like Skyrim since Skyrim, but there are games that borrow its design, where you do a thing, and doing the thing gives you dopamine because you did the thing, and then you get another goal, and that goal is to do the thing, except with some sort of altering variables. And again, it triggers your dopamine, and it's like, no, I hate it. I absolutely hate that type of bullshit in an RPG.
Yeah. I think that that type game bores me in general. Like I've never gotten far in Skyrim, but I've always found its lore interesting, but I can't bring myself to play the game.
Yeah,
much.
one thing that the Elder Scrolls series does is that each entry does have its own flaws in a way. Morrowind, I rage quit Morrowind because I couldn't kill a goddamn mud crab before it killed me, because my stupid brain, my stupid human brain coming from Oblivion, I thought, oh hey, when I swing my weapon in front of the enemy, I'm going to connect. Whereas in Morrowind, that's not the case. In Morrowind, you have a percentile roll.
No, it's D&D.
It is basically it's basically 3D D&D, but at the same time, Morrowind doesn't have level scaling, which means that eventually you will see. I heard someone say it's like, yeah, you're not going to be able to hit that mud crab earlier in the game, but then as you progress and power up your character, you're going to be able to kill everything eventually, because you're just powerful enough to do so. Whereas in Oblivion, its level scaling sucked. I never got past level 2 in Oblivion because I did not want to ever level up in Oblivion. I mean, I did get past level 2 on my first naive playthrough, but once I realized that enemies in Oblivion kind of outpace their HP outpaces your damage output as you level up, I told myself, no.
Yuck.
And then in Skyrim, they took Oblivion's, level scaling, and they perfected it, I will admit. They perfected it, but again, I just don't like level scaling as a philosophy, because, being a DM, I do not have level scaling in my own worlds.
Yeah.
The worlds are as the worlds are.
That's one of the things I love about the Xenoblade series, is that they don't level scale. If you wander into an area, kick your ass.
Yeah, that's basically it. You wander into an area, it's gonna kick your ass, and then that's it. Fallout New Vegas did the same thing. They just kind of scattered the world with enemies, and they don't really scale off of level or anything. I mean, there are still some... Okay, someone's trying to get us back on track here, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna end it by saying it's the same reason I have not been able to get into Fallout. Just like New Vegas has been fun, but I don't enjoy the game structure, that kind of game. And this is why I'm so excited to play your campaign, because it'll be like first real like dip into Fallout, because the world fascinates me. But
I will say, I mean, like I said, New Vegas is the best choice for a new Fallout game, because it doesn't have the design philosophies of Fallout 3 and the god-awful bullshit of Fallout 4.
I will ask more later again.
Huh?
So, Kari will follow Averis.
Okay. I mean, I get a block party wouldn't really have boardwalk games, but sure, let's do this.
Can we play cornhole?
Okay, so out of character, I was trying to make it similar to my own hometown where we had this one street event name removed for, personal sake. And it's basically literally just one block, and you have food vendors, and you have your cheap games like,
Oh, okay.
fish bowl where you throw the little ping pong ball through the thing, and
Yeah, you see, I
there's
do
no rides
remember.
or anything. It's not like that.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about now. I was picturing more like a summer block party, where someone's gonna upend a hydrant at some point because everyone's so hot and everyone's just kind of, everyone in the neighborhood just kind of out and about and chilling with each other, blocking traffic.
Barbecue.
Blocking traffic with barbecue.
Yes!
And their degeneracy.
So yeah, it's mostly just you only go there for food. Oh, skee ball's there.
Yeah,
If
skee
you
ball.
wanted cornhole.
Cornhole, of
skee
course,
ball
yeah.
Would be the closest thing to
You gotta have cornhole at that type of thing.
not the thing I'm thinking of. Well, no, you're right. There is a cornhole there.
We should be. I remember in elementary school, there would be a weekend when the elementary school was converted into one of those types of things.
Yeah, like a summer fling or spring fling or whatever they call them.
And
In my
go ahead.
hometown, the whole town would go crazy. Once a year, throw this thing called the Festival of Fire and Ice, where we'd have a ton of artists come in making ice sculptures and like fire twirling and stuff at the fairgrounds.
Well, we had the ice and
Now that is
got
awesome.
over, but we never had the fire and ice. Mostly
Yeah,
because
it's
we had arson in the area. We just part of the festival.
I live in that desert.
But now that I know what you're trying to do, okay, so there is a Goldeen in a fishbowl game. The catch is, it is a Goldeen in a fishbowl, and you have to basically play hoops with those bowls, because those bowls are fit for a Goldeen.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if you know how big a Goldeen is, but it's like
Yeah.
3 or
Not-
4
not your
feet.
standard goldfish.
I mean, for Pokemon, it is probably. Let's see. Ah, 2 feet, yeah. So it's 2 feet, yeah. That's a pretty big fish.
So it's more like, instead of those little fish bowls you usually see, it's more like those water buckets like people usually put the drinks in.
Yeah.
I sent you guys some pictures of the Fire and Ice Festival in my hometown.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a big thing that they do once. So it's about bringing the whole town together.
Alright, Averis. There is indeed that Goldeen in a fishbowl. If you get the ball into the Goldeen bowl, you do win the Goldeen as a Pokeball prize.
Can I attempt this as well?
Yes, both of you make throw checks.
And how much is it to,
Oh, how much is it? 100 Poké Dollars. Yeah. Make it cheap.
Where's the throw button?
it should be relatively, remember to be on Averis' page for one.
Just throw, nothing else. Like no.
Oh my god, I accidentally killed a gnat.
Ew, with your mouth?
No, with my finger.
Oh, okay.
I went to pick up my can of beer and it was...
I know it was here before.
Like, okay, so it's a nothing plus throw.
It is, Dexterity. Dexterity plus throw.
Okay. I rolled a 4 out of 4.
Nice.
Wow, we on point. We on point.
Damn, okay. You know what? Kari?
Yes?
You did indeed throw the ball right into that Goldeen bowl.
Woo!
You now have a Goldeen.
Yay.
Even though don't you already have a Goldeen?
No, I have a horsey, and
Oh, that's right. You do have a horsey, yeah.
I think we've encountered a Goldeen before.
Yes, you guys have encountered a Goldeen before.
Now, because this is one of those carnival game thingies, I'm guessing this Goldeen is like...
It's gonna be starter rank, yeah.
Yeah. It's not
There's
gonna be
no way they trained this thing. Let me see. I will fill in the...
Actually,
I'll fill in
fact,
the
Goldeen,
nature
it
for
should
you.
just been
Here,
Magikarps
real
and
quick.
Feebas.
Let's see.
I would love to Feebas. Go on though. Sorry.
I'm filling in the nature for you. It is quirky. It's a quirky Goldeen.
Ooh.
And as for you, Averis...
It's a female. That's
Yours
exciting.
is... it's a pretty chill Goldeen. You even saw it in the bowl where... You know, the one with Kari, you know, was kind of like bouncing about and kind of like trying to play with the ball as it went into the bowl. Yours was just kind of floating there, just kind of bopping.
Hostile or...
Relaxed.
Bopping with them. Was it like headbanging to the music a little bit?
It is. It was just kind of dancing, you know? Just kind of going with the flow, man.
They both sound so quirky. I love it. I wonder how many of these Goldeen they have to. How many?
You can look past the table and see that they probably have around 3 left. They send out one after Averis gets hers.
Thank you very
What, they
much.
just leave them out, walking around, they don't have...
No, they have them in Pokeballs.
Okay, I thought you meant like, okay, never mind.
Yeah. So they transferred the Pokeball's data to you. Goody,
Thank you very
goody.
much.
Yeah, you're quite welcome, young lady. Haven't seen shooting like that in quite a few years.
It was all luck.
I think they should be used to throwing Pokeballs by now.
I think you've still got more Pokemon than I do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Averis has to roll for the Goldeen's ability.
Yeah, I was looking to see...
Do you get Water Veil or Swift Swim?
Well, Swift Swim because all I
D2,
need is a
okay, according to this, D2, result of 2 would be Water Veil.
the D2 is for gender.
Oh, D2 is gender? Okay, so that's a female.
Yeah.
So roll
I rolled
another
a
D2 to determine which regular ability you get.
Oh, I thought I got the choice.
Nope. Okay, so you got Water Veil anyway.
Okay.
Alright, Averis, roll your 2D2 to see gender and ability. Female. With Swift Swim.
Oh, jelly. I could build a rain dance team.
You could build a Rain Dance team, yeah.
You want to default the moveset, or you just, well, it's a starter, so it probably only...
It's starter, I think it only has like Pack and like Water Sport or something. Let me check.
The funny part is, I keep encountering all these types, and I'm trying to build like a competitively, and I'm kind of Kari's getting to play that role too. It wasn't my intent, but
Yeah, but let's be real, okay? The competitive scene is thrown on its head in a role-playing game like this. As we just saw with Bullet Seed, utterly annihilating. It has... I was right, Peck and Water Sport.
I'm saying that I find it funny that I've wanted to build a rain dance team, and now Kari is kind of giving all the tools to do it.
Yeah. You just need a, Pelipper.
Or a Polytoad.
Yeah. Yeah, that also works.
Or Kyogre.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Actually, those are the only 3 Pokemon that know Drizzle, at least.
Yeah, as far as I know, those are the only ones.
Well, Kyogre doesn't even have Drizzle. It has his fucking primal form. I know that Kyogre is not realistic, but it's just one of the things I know. It's like, oh, it's one of the 3 Pokemon. It's really weird because Pokemon like Drillbur and Beartick have Swift Swim.
Well, I mean, yeah, the Sandstorm and the Hail versions of them, yeah.
No, they have Swift Swim as their hidden ability.
No.
Yeah, Drillbur and Beartick, dude. I'll show you.
You're not thinking of Sandrush?
You're thinking of
No.
Sandrush and...
I am not thinking of Sandrush.
And also, Drillbur's hidden ability is Mold Breaker, for one.
Okay, it's evolution, wise guy.
Also Mold Breaker.
I swear.
But no, you're thinking of Sandrush. And and Beartick is Slush Rush.
I'm on the page. You're definitely not thinking.
I'm...
Although, a weird one that has Sandrush, though, is Herdier.
That doesn't make sense, no. I will agree with that one.
I think at one point they may have thought to make him part ground type or something, but then they didn't, change the availability to, like, adjust for that.
Okay, I was wrong about Drillbur, but Beartick does still have it as its hidden ability.
Oh, it does have it as Swift Swim. Okay, I thought Slush Rush was its hidden ability.
No, that's its regular ability.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know it had...
I confused Drillbur with
okay. Okay, so, okay, you were right about Beartick. Beartick does have Swift Swim, but it is also Ice type.
Yeah. I swear I remember Drillbur having it too. I think it, but I stand corrected.
But yeah, no, it is quite odd that Stoutland has Sandrush when it is not when it has no immunity to sandstorms of any sort.
And the thing is, if you want pickup, that's what it turned into a Sandrush.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have Vital Spirit, and Vital Spirit turns into Intimidate.
Well, that sounds like the better deal. Real.
Yeah, but for early game, you want pickup more.
Get all those free potions, boy!
But I mean, in Gen 5, like, no one had Intimidate. Sorry, my brain's all over the place.
Everyone had Intimidate in Gen 5.
Actually, no. Only Lillipup. The Lillipup line when it fully evolved.
They don't have Magikarp in that game?
Nope.
Gen 5, sorry. I forgot that Gen 5 was the stupid one.
Hey. I like Gen 5 for being ballsy enough to not include Pokemon from previous generations.
I mean, and you could still try. It was literally better in every way.
Like, I like plenty of Gen 5 Pokemon. I just don't like the fact that they have to evolve in, you know, the 50s and the 60s and the 70s.
I agree, dude. I tried to use a Hydrogen my first time, and I had a playlist by the time I got Reshiram.
Well, Sandile could have Intimidate too.
Moxie. Sandile being the only other choice, if I'm so.
Unless you want
And you want-
Paris, but that's like...
And you want Moxie on Sandile, let's be real.
Yeah, it's fast enough to make use of Moxie.
What was Scraggy? Scraggy was in 5 too.
Yeah.
But hidden, but it was still...
Yeah, but the thing about...
It's impossible to get hidden abilities in Gen 5 now, though.
Yeah, because the Dream World shut down.
The Grotto in 2 though.
Oh yeah, the Grotto.
I haven't played 2. I have White 2, I just haven't played it.
Yeah, I have Black too, but I didn't play that either.
There were little hidden places you could go in. There were chances of either getting an item or a Pokemon with a hidden ability in there. But
You know,
it was kind of as random as a honey tree.
Oh god, yeah.
Well, maybe
Let's go for that Munchlax.
Yeah.
you know, I've done it. I've encountered a Munchlax and a Honey.
I have 2, but I mean,
It was not fun. But...
it's not. I mean, it's adorable as shit, but you know, it's
Why do you just breed a Snorlax?
It is. It's much easier to just catch a Snorlax and put the full incense on it than it is to just go just lather up a goddamn honey tree for Munchlax.
I think that's actually the only. If you don't PAL Park it, I think that's the only way to get it. Not counting Heart Gold and Soul Sword.
Oh, okay. Well.
But counting all the other ways to transfer, then I think.
Alright, what is Averis doing now? Just tell us.
At least we're talking about Pokemon.
Averis does what?
What's her question?
Oh, yes,
Sorry,
there
no.
is.
Are there any games that have stuffed animals that you can win?
Yes, there is
Kari
one that
Acacia.
does involve the horsey water guns that you encountered in your first days at Lilova.
Kari scoffs and then says, "No thanks, I brought my own," and then takes it.
Hey, that's cheating.
What? They're all horsies.
Yeah,
Yes, but you, young lady, look like you've trained yours.
You're telling me you don't invest into your Pokemon?
Young lady, this is a carnival. This is
And are
actually
they not your
this is a
Pokemon?
block party.
Are they still not your Pokemon?
Actually, no, they're not.
Actually, Carnival would be
They're borrowed from the professor.
Well, every Pokemon should be treated like it's an investment. They all have feelings and whatnot.
Yeah, take that to Unova and see what you say about investments there.
I mean,
You
I'm
can
sure
see
they're
you can see merchants. You can see those types of investors jumping from the roofs of skyscrapers because their investment turned out badly.
Oh god.
Car will roll her eyes and pick up another.
Yeah, everyone was kind of giving you a glare.
Yeah, it is
I mean-
kind of cheating, man.
I mean, to be fair, she was just trying to be funny, though. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
lucky,
yeah.
you're a horsey, even though none of the rest of us have a horsey, I would use Psyduck and just be like, ah!
You-
Just squeeze the Psyduck.
Squeeze it too hard and it like.
Is it water gonna use this, or would it be more like water sport because of that?
I think water sport is just to like non-pressure,
Yeah, so I think.
so it would be water gun.
I'd have to use Bubble Beam actually.
Oh god, that wouldn't fill it up at all.
No, it wouldn't.
I mean, Bubble Beam has pressure.
It has pressure, but it doesn't have mass.
Yeah, imagine blowing bubbles into something
Oh.
that you're trying to fill with a squirt gun.
Oh, I could use brine.
Oh god. All of them win, they all tie.
Everyone ties because the frickin' the stand has been destroyed by water.
Okay. I pick up one of the horsies, though. Give it a little pat on the head.
It will. Let's
I was gonna say,
see.
are we doing our own rolls, or will we have to roll it based on the horsey roll?
You will have to do it. We'll leave it up to luck. We'll leave it up to luck.
Just roll a d6 or something, or what?
Yeah. Roll a d6.
So we're racing against everyone that's at the table. not
Yes.
People are sitting there. I mean, I'm assuming Kari and I are playing, and then.
Okay.
Nope, we lost.
Well, I mean, no. You have to get. It's the first to 20.
First to 20?
Yeah, that does seem too long. Okay, first to 15. How about that?
So we just keep rolling then?
Yeah. Well. Hold on. That's turn 1. Okay. Now do turn 2.
Okay, turn 2.
Yeah.
That puts me at 8.
Okay. That first competitor is at 11. Second competitor is at 6. Averis, not doing so hot. You're at 5.
I'm at 10.
You're at 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 11.
That person's at 14. That person's at 9 now.
Alright, so this is round 4 then?
First one to 15.
First one to 15, yep.
I hit 15!
Yeah, I'm only on 12.
So did the other competitor, and I think...
So
what
we tied.
is your total?
16, if I recall. No, exactly 15.
Exactly 15? Okay, his would be 18, so... He hits first. With a higher
Exactly.
total.
Okay.
So he wins himself a slightly... You could tell it's kind of off-brand. It's like an off-brand Teddy Ursa plushie. Hey, is that Strax joining us?
Hello.
Hey, guess what? Averis lost her gym battle because of Bullet Seed. I mean, her first Pokemon was literally one shot because of Bullet Seed.
What the hell?
Yeah, Plink, I mean, he didn't even have to roll damage because it hit for 5 times, and even at Plink damage, that would have just wiped me out.
It had 9 dice to play with, and it was like, oh yeah, okay, 7 successes, 6 successes, 7 successes again, and 5 successes.
What Pokemon was that?
Jumpluff.
Okay, I gotta find a Jumpluff to teach my Turtwig a lesson.
Well, Jumpluff also has a lot more max. Okay, so there's 1 hit.
Yeah, 1 hit.
Come on, you can keep doing. You keep going.
No,
Yeah,
I
2
only
hits.
did 5. I did 5.
Oh, you did 5? Okay.
I only did
Oh,
3
I'm guessing
damage.
I don't win anything, right?
Oh, what was that, Fusion?
I'm guessing I don't win anything for second place, right?
You do actually. You win a Nornberry.
Ooh! I will give it to Glen.
Yay!
Averis
then
for
I
getting
will-
third.
At third, I had 12 at 3 rounds.
You had 12. Oh well,
think that,
you're in last place.
Yeah, I'm in last.
I will unzip my backpack.
I mean,
I will
You won the
unzip my
Goldeen.
I did win a gold.
Oh yeah, Glenn. So by the way, after that loss, Averis decided to have a festival in Heisen, kind of like a block carnival with mini
will
games
hold-
and stuff.
Participation trophy.
The first game they tried was a, you know how you were like those games where you try to get the ping pong ball into a goldfish bowl.
Yes.
Imagine that, but scaled up to a Goldeen.
Oh god.
They won. They both won a Goldeen.
I think Glenn should be allowed to roll too.
Of course, you should be allowed to roll. Glenn, go ahead if you wanna step it
am I
up.
rolling?
That's 100 Pokemon.
Dexterity plus throw.
Oh god. Wait, I have 1 point and throw somehow. Yay!
What?
Alright, hang on.
Glenn, you did not manage to get the Goldeen.
Wait.
Really?
Okay, I want to reinvest all my points into throw now.
That's not how that works.
What do I roll to train myself?
I don't know. Dexterity plus lore?
Averis.
And then, anyway, the next game they tried was the horsey water gun thing. You know, the one you tried in Liliva.
They didn't find it as funny when I drew.
Yeah, the people at the people in this contest didn't find it funny when Kari tried to use her own horsey. Oh, thank you for this Sunkist.
Averis, here. Kari pulls an Impleton plushie out.
All right,
of her
Glenn.
backpack.
So what you're gonna do is roll a d6.
What's Kari doing with Averis?
I have no idea.
Offering Averis an Impleton plushie.
That's alright.
You were just competing for them, and I'm giving you one, and you were.
Okay, so how it is? It's gonna be the first of 15. So you got a 2 as opposed to your opponent's 5. Roll again.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
Ooh, nice. Okay, your opponent's at 10 while you're at 8.
8. 10.
Wow, you got curb stomped.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I'm gonna
I
refresh.
gave him an Oranberry. He's still a winner. And he's not a sword.
I'm gonna
he's not
refresh and
sore
see what the
about it.
fuck that was all about. Let's try this again. Okay, well, fuck me then.
What even is that?
Now let's try it one more time. Okay, there we go. The streak is broken.
What other carnival games are there?
It's a 1 in 1,000 chance.
It was a 1 in
Is that how
1,000
that works?
chance. I don't know.
There's always the cake wheel.
The what?
What?
The cake
The
wheel.
what?
Okay,
Google, help
so it's a wheel that you spin, and you have numbers on a table, and you put money down to pick your number on the table, and if it comes up to your number, you get a cake of your choice.
I've never done this, but to be fair, the last time I was at a fair of any sorts was back when I was probably over 20 years ago. So, yeah.
I already forgot the rules.
Yeah, I already did too. Well, of course, when you look up cake wheel, you're gonna get a bunch of things about a cake wheel that's used in bakery.
I mean, to be fair, I googled it too and was sorely disappointed.
Yeah, that's a cake wheel used in bakery and pastry, okay? It's really nice because you can rotate it and use a motion
I
of...
just see, like, tires as cakes.
Okay, hang on, here. Like that.
Sure. Okay,
Okay, so you see on the table here, there are numbers that people stand in front of, and that's the number that they're going to play.
okay.
And they spin the wheel, and if it lands on your number, you get the cake.
Oh! Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay. I like it. Okay, so it looked like there were about 20 numbers in that thing.
Yeah, so...
Alright, so everyone, pick a number from 1 to 20.
You know what? I'm gonna go even crazier and roll a d20.
Well, hold,
There's
that's
actually
what
40.
Okay.
that's what I was gonna have you do, except you guys pick the number that you're gonna stand at.
I was just gonna roll a d20 and that was gonna decide.
Oh, I was gonna
I'm
decide
at
for you?
6.
Yeah.
Kari stands next to him at 7. Averis picks 8. Y'all motherfuckers.
I picked 8 before they even, like...
Watch, I'm gonna roll 5 or 9. It's gonna be fucking
They're
stupid.
really funny.
Okay, 12.
12.
No. A young man. Kari, you recognize this as the young man with the why not. He wins the
Oh my
cake.
god! No!
I hope Kari
What?
back. I hope Kari back.
No, Kari doesn't.
Every Pokemon I have.
What? What?
Curb
What?
stomp him with all your Pokemon. Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm not gonna do that. I thought you said you were about to do that. I was like,
Oh,
He
I will
wins.
join you.
He wins a cupcake
Yeah,
that
it's-
has a special type of berry on the top of it.
Yeah, the cake wheel is definitely a house.
The berry is, fuck it. Let's make it a Kelpsy berry. Why not? We haven't seen a Kelpsy berry yet in this campaign.
I'm going to leave. I don't want to see this kid.
Let's see, what other games should there be? Anyone else remember, any fair games from their childhood when they went to fairs?
Why couldn't it have been the cool Pompadour Ursaring guy?
Fuck, I forgot about that dude! You know what?
That's the best!
Yeah, he's not there, sadly. The best! The best!
Like, I like this guy so much I would have been okay with. You can't beat Pompadour Ursaring.
Speaking of fair games,
Yeah?
there's always the game of eating as much food as you can before getting on the Gravitron as many times as you can.
Oh, yes. Oh, there's the chili cook-off!
Oh yeah, let's do that. Then the Gravitron.
Okay. There's no Gravitron.
Oh.
Instead, what they do is they send you down the road with a cling-clang kind of fueling a wheel. You know, you kind of sit inside the wheel. A tire roll. A tire roll. That's what it's called.
So this, that sounds like torture. Like a way. to
It's
torture
terrible.
somebody.
A tire
is.
roll is absolutely going to destroy your spine.
Chili cook-off, somebody cooks with a tomato berry, everyone dies.
That wouldn't be the killer one. I think that would be. There isn't really one that would.
Well, the tomato berry is usually the one that they show in the anime where they eat it and they're literally becoming flamethrower users.
It's
So
not like in
That one's like the Carolina Reaper of the Pokemon.
It's not like in Harvest Moon DS where one of the game overs you can achieve in that game is by killing everybody in town, including yourself.
What? Which Harvest Moon is that?
That's DS. If you raise in Harvest Moon DS, if you raise a level 99 Toadstool, a max level Toadstool, and then you throw it into the community potluck, you get a non-standard game over because it's implied everyone in town died, including yourself, from eating the poisoned meal.
And I am going to start a new Harvest Moon save file today.
Just like it's possible in the same game to kill the mayor at the very beginning of the game and get a game over. But you don't want to do that. Yeah. What happens is the mayor appears at your house and he makes fun of how shitty your farm is. And then you start attacking him with all your weapons. And for some odd reason, your character never thinks to just use the same weapon twice. He just uses each of his tools once. And then your mayor's like, "How? You're all out of tools to use now." And your pet dog has snuck up on him and bites him. And the canon choice is you can let the mayor go. And that's what happens. If you let the mayor go, the game can continue as normal. But you can also choose to have your dog kill the mayor. and have the credits roll right at the beginning of the game.
I fucking love it.
Which is the choice I made on my first, well, I can't even call it a playthrough.
Sin,
Successful
next year for April Fool's Day, you need to upload this as a Let's Play. A 1-episode Let's Play on
Yeah, and I'll act all indignant that I got the credits already or act victorious or some bullshit. The worst part is, though, the dumbest part, though, is I hate that choice now because that's at the beginning of it's after a 10-minute long cutscene that you cannot skip, and you have no chance of saving afterward. It goes literally from that cutscene it goes literally from that cutscene into the thing with the mayor. So
Yes.
I hate it now as an adult. When I was a child, I found it fucking hilarious. to kill-
I mean, it probably still is hilarious. It's just tedium to get to it.
Yeah, I don't know. It is so
But
tedious. Especially just
would love,
the cutscene itself is just boring.
I would love to see you do a 1-episode Let's Play. Just end it.
That's it. Maybe. Oh god. But anyway, so what are we doing? Oh yeah, Carnival.
Chili.
What?
I mean,
Chili.
usually they have
Chili,
hula
yes.
hoop contest stuff.
Yes, you know what? Hula hoop contest. I love that idea. All right, let's do it. Except the hula hoops are comfy.
I love it. Dexterity plus
athletics, I think would be, yeah.
So the comfy tied more flowers to themselves so that they'd be wide enough to be a hula hoop?
I mean, they're already kind of wide.
'Cause,
I don't think they
comfy's
actually
only,
are.
So comfy's only this little ball thing. The flowers,
Oh my god!
no, but
yes.
the flowers are not them.
Oh, that's
It's only
right, yeah.
It's only the green part.
Yes, they are. They have woven more flowers into their design to widen themselves enough to fit over children.
So bad for those comfy.
Are they having
Are they doing this contest just one and done, or have they been doing it throughout the day?
Throughout the day. The comfy fucking love it.
Oh.
They're like, comfy, comfy, comfy.
Except for that one. That one looks like, if I have to do this one more time.
Oh yeah, of course. It's smoking a cigar, It's smoking a doobie.
Is that
Smoking a big old fat doobie.
Is that cannibalism for?
Because I can't say cigarette. Smoking a cigarette. Because the problem is I wanted to say smoking a cigar and also say smoking a cigarette, so my brain just couldn't pick which one to use.
But Sin, is that cannibalism for a comfort?
No, I mean...
Because it's a plant. Tobacco is a plant.
I know it's a plant, but it's one of the non-Pokemon plants.
Can you smoke a comfy?
Can you smoke a comfy? Find out in my TED Talk.
I thought the biggest weed Pokemon was Oddish, though.
Averis, are you participating in the comfy hula hoop?
Yeah, and I'll take
Remove one success
Damn it.
for your stupid pun.
Okay, so what are we rolling at?
Dexterity plus athletics.
She rolls into negative.
-1.
-1. Let's do it.
Is it possible to roll negative in this?
Comfy just freaking rides up on her and headbutts her. Okay, so she got one success. Same as Glen. Averis, you and Glen fail.
I did the -1.
I know. You already did the -1?
Yeah, because...
Oh, so you have 2? God damn it, guys, really?
4 dice, and I did 3.
I'm actually more disappointed in Kari for having
That's
7
3
dice.
straight ones on that.
Let's have your opponent make 4 dice check. Wow, okay. What?
So, you're getting a little low.
Am I? Okay, so your opponent has actually managed to do 4 successes.
I
Kari,
feel up.
you feel what?
I shall challenge him to a personal comfy match. Let's go.
Alright, do it.
All right.
Comfy
He
off,
gets
comfy
2
off.
successes.
Oh
You
God,
also
I
get.
rolled terribly.
You tied in the tiebreaker. I don't know. That's it.
Encore. Encore.
Okay.
We're getting encores.
Oh, that's 3 6s.
Oh, he
Beats
won.
you. Yeah.
Rematch,
This will be
rematch.
TM this time. Will be the one that's participating in this.
Who?
TM, Averis' rival.
Oh, no.
Everyone's here,
So,
huh?
wait, he's competing in this comfy thing?
Yes.
Screw competing anymore. I want to take a picture.
Okay, go ahead and take a picture.
Why do you want to take a picture of both of us? Who?
Okay.
Because it's her rival.
What's
She wants to
opposite-
beat her rival.
What's opposite of cool?
You want to
Use
take a
your
very
knowledge of cool to make it uncool.
I guess
okay, so
Clever,
I like that.
clever.
Oh, clever.
we'll do clever because you're trying to be.
I like the concept of I want it to be so uncool that I'm using cool.
Like, so you're trying to Monty Python this picture.
That was close.
Averis
you're
goes
not.
in the photo editing
I
and
was
pulls
scratching
the
my hand. I'm not-
No. I thought you were trying to show me your
no,
phone or
no,
something.
I was scratching my hand and
Oh,
just
okay.
angling towards you.
Yeah, okay, you managed to. I mean, he is being pretty cool out there with his 3 6s. You know, devilishly cool. But.
Wow, that was fun. Thank you for a good match. Kari will
Hey,
offer
no
you-
problem! He shakes her hand. Hey, Averis, is that you?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I saw some of your blog posts. That was you know, kind of cool. How you discovered that new fossil Pokemon.
Oh, you mean my ankle?
What'd you say, Averis?
The ankle?
Yeah, the ankle. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Would you like to see it?
I mean, I've seen her photo.
I own it.
What do you mean you own it? The photo?
Kari will send out relic.
What? That was yours?
Indeed.
Wow. How'd you find it?
I got lucky and found her at the bottom of a lake, and I was blessed with this beautiful
Ankle.
baby. Kari will pet its head.
Ankle nuzzles your hand.
Oh.
That's so cool. Do you mind if I take a photo?
Go ahead.
Alright, what the fuck would he have in photo? He'd probably have 3 in photo.
Kari will go ahead and pose with angle 4.
Alright, but he doesn't have, like, any beauty, so he's gonna try to take a beautiful photo of it, but he's not gonna really have that. It's not as flattering as Averis' picture. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna post that one. It's kind of an awful picture.
It's okay. We're not camera shy.
Inkle. I think Inkle
I'm
was
proud
supposed to
of
be
her.
bashful or something.
Let me double check. She's jolly.
Jolly. Oh yeah, that fits then.
Yay!
But yeah, how's your gym challenge going then, Averis?
What? Can't hear you. Going towards music now. Bye.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little petty.
What was the 0? What was that for? Was that a bluff?
Were you trying to take a better picture than your last?
What?
Fusion has what I was meant to do.
Oh, okay. You're trying to take a better picture, but you failed. I guess your better picture then might have just been a fluke.
You're a
I'm gonna
fluke.
find that band.
Oh! Oh, the burns in this episode. He feels quite insulted.
My job here is done. Glen flies away.
Glen sprouts wings of his own.
On his army of birds. Alright, so you're gonna go for the music? The music is, you know what? It's Jarvis. And Allie. Actually, no, it's not Allie. It is Jarvis. How are you doing, Hyson? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah!
Actually, that is kind of fitting for them to get that quality of band.
Yeah. My name is Jarvis, and we are we're the Magnetic Bunch.
The Magnetos.
And a 1, and a 2. And he will start performing a piece with... Now he has 2 Magneton and a Magnezone. And he has added a Snorlax to his band as well.
Oh, that's sick.
The Snorlax starts
awesome.
belly drumming.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom.
Do that
Well,
for
he
so
does the
long.
bass, like the bass drum.
Okay.
And then one of the Magneton does the snare drum, just a clink 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 clink. And the Magnezone just starts letting out metallic wails. Yeah. Let's
Cardinal
talk about the grass type. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, everybody. Let's get hype. Yeah. Yeah.
Kari will
Okay,
cheer.
can I pause that for a minute to be like, okay, so he's here for Grass Type Festival, and Rillaboom is nowhere to be found on the stage.
No Rillaboom.
Yeah.
He doesn't have one.
He does not have a
I
Rillaboom.
know he doesn't have one, but I'm like,
I mean,
To be
look, okay,
fair-
Rillaboom is the high quality. Okay, you're not getting the high quality band. You're getting the...
that's fair.
I mean, I think Belly Drum Snorlax is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, but having a song dedicated to the Grass Type, like,
But, anyway. Yeah! Shooting that stun spore into the air.
Woo!
Oh, they just have some sort of grassy flair. And and then they just do their sleep powder. It is just one of that subtle grass power. Yeah. Okay, I'm out of lines.
I hold Turtwig in the air and shoot bullet seed.
At Jarvis.
No, just in the air.
Oh, okay. Okay, he gets off the stage, but before he does, he nods at you 3.
Woo!
And he actually
Nice.
does, after returning his Pokemon to their Pokeballs, he does kind of hop off the stage with joy and runs up to you. Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
Bonjour.
Bonjour yourself.
Going well. Well, some of us are in better moods than others. I see
Yeah.
Colin all still in one piece and happy.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Hey, what you guys been up to?
Enjoying the carnival today.
That's classified.
That's classified, huh?
Classified.
You become a serious secret agent since I last saw you?
Glen and Kari both pull out Groucho
Well,
masks.
tell you, but then we have to tell you.
What?
He's already a little too close to the truth. Just gotta swap things around and he'd be right.
Agents of Secret?
Not secret agent.
Ah, okay. Ah, that's cool though. That's cool though. Yeah. What brings you guys here?
We were just
We're
helping.
enjoying the carnival and challenged the gym.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Kari will look to Averis. Vel, not Vel.
Ah, well, that's okay. I mean, I've seen people challenge Allie, and some of them are, some of them just don't cut it.
I have no interest in challenging the gym's.
Yeah, that's
They
okay,
are pretty rough.
Oh, what was that?
They
Shex?
are pretty rough. But you know what? It's not all bad. On our way here, we did blow up some helicopters. That was fun.
Yes, I did hear about that at the other side of town, that this is not taking place at. Yeah, I heard the professor was here and kind of left pretty quickly after that.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's just on account of the not secret agent stuff.
Yeah, yeah, there's a whole news thing on it, too. You haven't seen the report. Have you seen the report? Here.
How do they keep getting away with it if, just all over the news?
We don't know.
If people, generally knows they are bad, how come people aren't trying to defend their homes? Why did it take us and the professor to take out the helicopters? If people knew.
Well, that's the problem. And he will pull up a video on his Rotom phone. Professor Delaware, why did you attack those helicopters? They were just flying around. I'm not going to comment on that. Professor Delaware. And he just brushes past a reporter. And as the camera pans over to him walking away, he kind of snaps his finger, and the last thing you see is Cross rushing at the camera with a bullet punch ready. And then the camera cuts to static.
Okay, that doesn't look good for the professor.
Wow.
Get you all paparazzi!
Yeah, well, no one was hurt. He did have to pay for a new camera for them.
That was surprisingly aggressive. There's no reason he shouldn't be transparent. It's all about protecting the people, arming people with the information.
Look, I don't know, okay? It seems kind of shady to me. But I also know that he's, generally doesn't do stuff like that. Maybe he's just... I don't know, maybe he was in a bad mood having to, I don't know.
It takes a lot of time and effort to sway the public's opinion. Time that will be spent much better working on a solution.
I mean, he wouldn't have had to sway their opinion if he didn't attack anybody.
Or he can attack them.
You can attack them.
Entirely different problems.
Yeah. Either way, not a good look. I'll be real. Okay, just like I was up there. Not a good look. Actually, I didn't really roll a performance roll for him to see if he was... See if he was, that. Cool. Oh, he has 4 dice. I'm just gonna use it. No, not 3. 4. What the fuck?
My God, 16 successes. What?
What the fuck? They're all 4.
You're cursed today.
I am
You got
cursed
4.
today.
He had 4 dice and rolled straight 4s.
Oh my god.
You went from 5555 to 4444.
And don't forget the 3 6s up there, with that 1-2 breaking them, but still. What the fuck is going on with my RNG today? Alright, so yes, he actually performed very well. The crowd did kind of cheer for him before he left the stage.
Averis, Glen, maybe we should talk about this in private. Maybe the professor is actually working for the best interest of the people after.
Hey, we've known the professor all our lives. We know he's good.
Did you know the professor all your lives?
Didn't we?
Does that...
He's not from Hyson.
I know he's not from Hyson, but he was.
He's
I know at least Glen was helping with delivery with the professor.
a couple times.
That sounds very naive to say, Averis.
Well, I'm questioning my inner voices now and whether or not I actually.
Oh no, Glen. That's for Strax. Strax.
If I work for the professor often,
Yeah.
I'd say like 3 times at most. I mean,
Okay. So.
I'd probably definitely have met him, maybe.
So, what if we have been helping as the wrong people? Not necessarily that Team Legendary is any better, but what if they're more close-knit thought, and the professor doesn't intend good with them either, or is working with them in secret?
If that's the case, then I might have some more time looking on if he's considered not a good person in the influence.
It's also a very expensive charade to blow up all those helicopters when there are myriads of ways he could have dealt with us. Like,
I mean, what if his goal is not to deal with us, but in fact use us to his benefit, and without us even knowing? Am I the only one that thinks that's? He had no reason to treat them that way, and no reason to conceal the truth from the people that he's trying to protect.
Okay, but the professor, we've at least got a history with him. So if he does summon Arceus or something for his own use, right? Think of the ice cream I could sell. With God on my side, Glen's Glacier will tower these mountains.
Why don't we go to the professor's lab? He might not. I don't think it's safe for him to have all the plates.
Well, if that's the case, have we been to Drake Frost Chasm?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then let's go there. And we keep one plate to ourselves.
Aren't they working on cloning plates or something similar?
Team Legendberry was trying.
And he is probably studying them closely, so...
So what if we take all the plates in his labs?
I feel like there's not enough evidence. I feel like he's just being secretive, but that's not necessarily condemning evidence. I want to trust this guy.
I mean, I want to trust him too, but it is possible, is it not? I think it is dangerous to be handing all the power to...
I Google Professor Delaware controversy? Question mark.
Okay. Yes. You will see several headlines from several things. Like, there is Gengar Bart, who says that Professor Delaware has attacked the institution of the Pokemon League for decades, and that he is just undermining authority by this latest attack on the helicopters. You see one from Delphox News where his attack on the helicopters is a threat to all Midori region citizens because he might bring socialism into the region. Or technically this is a socialist nation already. By
Even
bringing
more
by
socialism.
by bringing capitalism to the region.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute, I already made this region socialist. The government pays.
Searching for our Poke Centers.
The government basically pays for everything related to the private business of the biggest attraction of the thing. It's like, what else? Anyway.
What's not socialism about that?
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, hold up. You do have one thing about Agra and Oliver news. They're reporting that Professor Delaware's attacks, the helicopters were from Team Legend, a team that secretly works out of not Area 51, Sector 50.
Oh my god, I knew it!
And has
They're
a
hiding
history
in the music park.
and has a history of shady activity, including one time when they put a couple of Grimer into the Presley Sanitarium water supplies, like water filter.
I go on
Back.
to my anonymous PokeGoogle account and like and share that page.
And that Professor Delaware was simply acting preemptively to protect the citizens of Hyson. But regardless, it is quite obvious that the region is split on the actions that he performed of things. Although no mention goes to the gym leader also defending the town.
So it's immediate attack on, Professor.
Because people were already divided on him to begin with.
Did you record any of that?
Hmm?
Like,
Surely there must have been news helicopters.
Let's see.
In fact,
The news helicopter was one of those
I think any
attacks.
fucking news helicopters wanted to be in that area.
fair.
Let's see. You know what? Everyone give me, I don't know what the fuck this would be called. Clever plus lore? Clever plus lore? See how deep you scrounge through PokeTube? Maybe you might find a recording.
While they look for that, can I do something else? Same search as before, but I'm gonna add like the little dash. I'm gonna put the most recent years. I'm gonna omit them from the search results for like the past 10 years. See if there's still any controversy from way back.
The controversy that is reported on was from the Doden Chronicle of Professor Delaware's, he wasn't called Professor, Sin Delaware's controversial defeat at the hands of Carlos.
Okay.
Where you see a video of it too, where the professor's Metagross clashed with Carlos's Tyranitar, and it looked like that Tyranitar was gonna faint, but he got up after about 30 seconds of, 30 seconds of being down. And people say that it was a
Steroids.
controversial move because, of course, he was past the 30-second mark, which is, against Midori League
Policy.
rules. I was thinking of a fancier word, but I just landed on rules instead.
Regulations.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you. That's actually, I think, the word that I was looking for, but for some odd reason, I wanted it to start with P.
Protocol.
No, it wasn't procedures or protocol. I think regulations would have...
Proctologist.
Proctologist, yes.
Proctologist. What?
Yes, the professor put on a rubber glove and said, bend over and cough. But,
I don't think...
however, the official Pokemon League report stated that the Tyranitar was only out for 29.95 seconds. Whereas the media's report was saying that it was over 30 seconds. And the professor opted not to have a rematch, but instead just bowed out and let Carlos have the championship.
Nothing but controversy around both of them.
And you also see other things too, like him stating that he thinks actually, no, he wouldn't state anything against the Pokemon League itself. But he thinks that, he you know what? Yeah, screw it. I'll go there. He thinks that the Pokemon League should stop enveloping private businesses into its own agenda, and should instead let the private businesses be kind of remain independent.
Remain private.
Yeah, remain private.
See, I don't like anything they're reading.
All I'm getting from this is that the professor wants to use the power of the plates to summon Arceus to develop better match timers. That's a noble goal.
I don't think it would be wise to be handing all.
You cut out like halfway in that sentence.
I don't think it would be wise to hand all the power. We are doing so by giving him every plate we find. Until his intentions become more clear with what he's trying to do, I think it would be best if we keep the next ones we find to ourselves.
I call up with the professor.
You call him?
Hey, Glen, what's up?
Kari will smack the
Hey,
phone
wait.
out of his hand.
Hey, keep it.
The Rotom phone goes, "Hey, man! Like, why the fuck are you smacking me?" And then the Rotom phone just flies back into Glen's hand. What was that all about?
Did I at least crack
Oh,
the
no.
screen?
You did not crack the screen. Anyway, what you
buddy.
calling about?
So, what's your intention with these plates, anyways?
I'm trying to keep them out of the hands of those people with the helicopters and the secret agents and all that stuff. I've already burned their research into trying to copy plates.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, no, I don't want that to ever be a thing, because we'd be in massive trouble if that were to happen.
That sounds about right. How do you plan on keeping these plates away from them? And what are you gonna do anything with them? Are you gonna research them or just kind of let them be?
I am going to let them be. I mean, maybe do some safe research, but I definitely will not summon Arceus.
Mm-hmm.
which I'm pretty sure that's what they intend to do.
Does sound about right.
But they will not be able to summon Arceus.
Insight check.
Yeah, that will be...
Clever.
Insight plus empathy. Versus
3 successes.
Delaware's...
4 successes.
Let's see. I keep forgetting he's in unaffiliated. He's not in league personnel.
Because he doesn't like the league.
He has
It
no
comes through
ability
him
to
over,
really...
that's good, man.
He has no ability to really lie, so... Let's see. Clever. Plus...
Is he on speakerphone, like Kari?
Yeah, he's on speakerphone. You can all tell there's still something a little weird about how he said they will not be able to summon Arceus. Like, he was very confident in saying that.
See?
Iris, there's a lot of things I'm not telling you. But it's good
Can you tell
for...
us why you're not telling us?
Huh?
Can you tell us why you're not telling us at least?
Yes, and it's because you're on speakerphone.
Okay, let me turn that off.
Now, for the real reason, Glen. Because
I
you're...
swear I didn't press the button. It just kind of happens sometimes.
I turned it off of speakerphone. Your Rotom phone chimes in.
I meant turning it on. I didn't turn it on speakerphone.
I did!
Yeah, exactly, you little shit. Now stay silent. He's talking.
Rotom phone secretly does it again.
Anyway, Glenn, so... I'm just not telling you because I think it would just be safe for you not to know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially over the phone, where people could possibly be listening in to this conversation.
I hate that answer.
Rotom phone, are you hacked?
I'm not hack, I'm hacker.
It's like,
Insight check.
Hacker for life?
Hacker for life.
Elite, bro.
Rotom phone's telling the truth. He's not hacked.
well,
He's just being a
my
little
phone does
shit.
not detect being hacked.
Yeah.
It is a piece of shit, though.
Note taken.
Look, you're breaking my balls, Mike.
But
Michael?
yes, it's very... The thing we're doing is very dangerous. Obviously. And you guys almost got caught at Carson already.
We've fought multiple helicopters.
Yes, there was that. And you have been... What?
What did we do in Carson again?
Well, not you, Kari, but...
Okay.
Anyway, you have been a great assistance to my research in bringing me these plates. I can keep them safe, and as... Oh god, excuse me. And as long as they are not in whoever is trying to get these plates, as long as it's not in their hands, we're good.
So you should just ask him about why he did what he did at this point. Might as well.
So, just one more question.
Yeah.
Just to clear things up. Did you have to go and blow up the helicopters? It is a bad look.
I'm trying to send them a message.
I'd be more concerned about why he attacked.
The message is that they have at least one person standing between them and their goals.
Okay. And Kari wants to know about the news reporter. Did you have to break the camera?
That
I
was
agree
to
with
send.
you, but-
That was to also send a message.
He really likes sending messages, Kari.
And the message was Don't fucking point a camera at me. I hate it. I look ugly.
Yeah, I know. I fucking hate when people take pictures of me when I don't ask for it. I mean, I get it, but
Averis.
I didn't. Cross did not injure the cameraman in any sort.
I've never
yeah,
been
no, that's
injured by
fine.
the
See?
professor, but I don't
And you
get
paid for the camera, and so technically, aside from any data that was lost on the camera, which could be like gigabytes upon gigabytes of like family photos or anything sentimental they lost, is just totally fine.
I mean, if they're using their personal camera for their profession, that's kind of on them if they.
It is, exactly, which is why you're not to blame.
Yeah.
um,
Listen, if you want to.
um,
If you want to come see something at my laboratory, you can.
I think that's a good idea.
Alright. I'll meet you at the entrance to the national park, and then we'll go from there.
Alrighty. And I hang up. And side tangent, I had my fingers in like the cell phone position for that whole thing.
Okay.
Even though nobody was fucking looking. And it started cramping halfway through, and it took me until the very end to realize I don't have to do that.
You know what, though? Bonus point for you. Bonus die on your next check.
I rolled to bandage my cramped hand.
So, you go from Hyson to the national park. And the professor does meet you at the entrance with Black Rose out instead of Cross.
Intriguing.
Hey, gang. How's it going?
Hey, hi, howdy.
It's
Alright.
going.
So, follow me. Not gonna pull any, pleasantries. And he will start walking you through the forest. So, you're wondering what I'm trying to do with the plates, right?
Yep.
Yes, I am trying to research them. It is simple. Arceus's power is absolutely overwhelming. And it's very odd that Mew would be the ancestor of such a thing. Obviously, I would suspect that the earlier reports of Mew being the ancestor of all Pokemon would be conflicting with Arceus being the creator of all Pokemon.
I thought Arceus was supposed to be
That's supposed to be what?
the creator of everything.
That's what I researched in Sinnoh lore, but Cantonian reports from former Team Rocket hideouts told us that Mew is the ancestor of all Pokemon. It makes no sense, you know?
I suppose.
And there are rumors in Johto of a special shrine that was where Arceus once demonstrated its power and created Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. But again, that's just rumors. I haven't exactly followed up on it. There's only one thread, and I will admit I'm kind of lazy in pursuing it, rather than just, going after these plates. I could probably just ask Arceus himself.
I mean, there are rumors that there are. What is going after only the ones in?
You're cutting out a lot.
You are cutting out a lot, yeah.
So I'm speaking in a quieter tone than usual too. But there are also rumors that. How do you?
Yeah, I don't think it helped.
There are rumors that there are plates in other regions anyway. What's the point in only collecting the ones in Midori?
Well,
If-
that's kind of the thing. I think we're at a perfect time where there are no plates in other regions.
And how can you confirm that?
I can't really. I would just assume that there's only one Arceus. Why would there be... If each plate is a fragment of its power... I mean, it is entirely possible that all the plates are scattered across all the world, but it's also possible that every single plate Arceus has is here.
It
You
could
know,
also
it's
be
kind of,
possible
if you haven't noticed, Midori's kind of, been acting weird lately, attracting a lot of legendary attention.
that- Indeed.
I saw the news reports about the, Thunderous on the train,
Yeah.
and, I'm just glad that Rhydon was there. Now...
So what have you brought us here to show us?
Well, I managed to convince the chairman to kind of annex off this land, you know? Kind of. I said it was for my research, and that was that was years ago. And he accepted that, because no one else was using it, and I proved myself capable of protecting the land and making it a sanctuary for lost and wild Pokemon.
Okay.
And I found something curious, though. The real reason why I wanted it annexed. And he starts leading you into a cave. Nah, be kind of careful here. It's kind of a...
I will send
You
out
can-
Pudding, and
Yeah.
she can use her flashlights. Her glowing eyeball things.
Yeah.
I'll send out Liquid.
Yeah. The professor
You guys
just
got
kind of... Looks like the professor... How he kind of steps along certain stones along the cave wall to kind of navigate down to the lower levels. It's clear he's been here quite a few times. Now, on the
Okay.
phone, I told you that...
Are there any, like, suggestions of traps to be on this route?
No.
I mean, I imagine he'd be like, "Hey, watch out for that tripwire," or
Nope. He tells you mostly to watch out for the cave's natural formation itself, which seems pretty treacherous as it is. Okay, you gotta squeeze through this. And there's kind of like a few tight corners you have to squeeze through. Which you're surprised he can squeeze through them, given his general, width.
so it'd be easier for us to.
Yeah. Huh?
Like at work?
Savage.
And as you continue going through this cave, you eventually see a faint purple glow coming from, inside this path. So, I told you on the phone that this, whoever it is, Team Legendberry, I think you call them, they can't summon Arceus. There's no chance of them doing that. And I, however, know why that is. And eventually the glow is revealed to be coming from a golden chalice that has 3 gems set into it. A diamond-like gem, a pearl-like gem, and then a kind of like a topaz-ish gem. Kind of like a weird, maybe platinum-ish gem. Don't ask me, okay?
You could have made the gauntlet platinum and whatever.
It's a chalice. And around it you see the plates that he's collected.
And this is supposed to be a safe place for them?
Right where they belong.
So they didn't belong at, all the other shrines they were left at?
Well, I mean, they could fall into Team Legendberry's hands. Here they're safe.
I don't understand. This is a national. Can't people just wander in?
Not this section of the park.
I see.
Always put like a swinging guillotine trap if it becomes a problem.
This section
Go
of the
for it.
park.
Operations.
This section of the park technically falls under my jurisdiction.
I thought all the park was under your jurisdiction.
No, just the little section that I asked for. I mean, yeah, the entire park is unofficially under my jurisdiction. I do protect it. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna shirk that duty. But this is the Arc Chalice. Without this, Team Legendberry can't summon Arceus.
And who's to say they don't know where it is?
Hmm?
Who's to say they don't know where it is?
I mean, hey, if they want to come take this, they're gonna have to deal with me. And I think I sent a pretty clear message to them with the attacks on the helicopters and the attacks on the news media equipment.
Do you really think that's just going to them?
It probably won't deter them, but if they do assault this place, I'll be ready. Either way, the plates are safe here. The Arc Chalice is here.
If you want, we could find Pokemon that are privy to living in caves and relocate them here as a sort of defense.
Oh, I have Pokemon in the cave already.
We could get more stronger Pokemon.
You see a couple glowing eyes behind him. Big glowing eyes.
It's a Crobat!
Like, well, actually, one's the one with the Pokedex.
Who's that What? Why don't our Rotom phones have that feature?
What? Say, who's that Pokemon?
A Pokedex.
They
feature.
do. They do have it.
No, because we had to.
Yeah, you have to buy the app.
An app is like 15K?
You can,
Yeah.
however, just download a free app that only says, "Who's that Pokemon?"
I'll do
Yes.
No,
I'll
that is
download-
99.
I'll download that app. Even if it's like 90.99% of a Poke.
Now all your personal information is being sold online. Good job.
Yep. Who's that Pokemon?
I bet you
And-
can use the ringtone somewhere.
Identity theft!
Into the light of the Arc Chalice, as well as your Pokemon, comes a Steelix. As well as, indeed, a Crobat. And an
Called it.
Alakazam.
Alakazam's like the dwelling
Is this
cave.
Alakazam we found?
It is the same Alakazam you found.
I don't like that at all. Oh no, I don't like
The one
that.
that was working for them.
Yes.
That confirms every suspicion.
Listen.
That just confirms strange choice in bodyguards.
These three have been very successful in making sure people stay
Yeah.
away.
You're literally using Team Legendberry's Pokemon. Who's to say it isn't relaying information to them?
Well, it's entirely possible, but I also, through those research papers, discovered that they didn't exactly treat this Alakazam with the kindest of conditions.
I give the Alakazam some ice cream.
The Alakazam actually recognizes you. Hello? Hello.
Glen!
And he does enjoy the ice cream. Thank you, human. You hear in your mind.
Telepathy.
Glen is just making giddy sounds in his head. This is awesome, yeah!
But yes.
Mm,
So, now you know. Okay, I have the Arc Chalice. I have it guarded. And I've trained, well, 2 of these 3 Pokemon personally.
So why do you have all the plates here set up to summon Arceus?
No, I don't have them all set up to summon Arceus. For instance, that plate, the... Oh, which plates does he have? I forgot which ones. Hold on. You also see that there are more plates there than you think he had collected, implying that he has, found plates on his own time. The fist plate is turned in a way that means that it's not facing towards the chalice. I think it's specific where all the plates have to be facing towards the chalice. So as long as I play, as long as... I assume. Again, I'm running off of limited research here, but...
You do just happen to accidentally summon, the creator of all Pokemon. That's not a big deal. Just
as long as he's... If I do summon him, let's hope he's reasonable. And if he's not reasonable, let's hope we can kick his ass.
Then we know who to blame.
Yes, you can totally blame me for my recklessness.
If it goes wrong.
Well, I'll help you at least try to make sure you're around to blame me.
Honestly, I do not agree with the gathering of plates here, but fighting God? That would look great on a resume. I'm just saying, you two, you're awfully young. This will be a good opportunity.
Oh yeah, I fought. So it says here on your resume, you fought Arceus. Like, do you mean just natural disasters, or
I suplexed him.
You suplexed Arceus.
That's only possible on trains. Okay, I'm done.
You've never even played that Final Fantasy, so shut up.
I've seen the speed run.
I agree with Glen on the note that I don't being here.
Well, the plates being here is better than them being in the hands of Team Legendberry.
And who's to say you're not working with them?
Why would I work with them?
Kind of suck.
Quite a bit of controversy around you.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know what I've done. Like, I know what I've done, and I'm past that. Except for the attacking of the helicopters. Huh?
Attacking news reporters?
I didn't attack the news reporters, I attacked their equipment.
It still was an attack!
Yeah, but I'm not harming people. I just harmed an expensive camera. A very, very expensive camera. But, plus that was, that was freaking... What'd I call him again? Gengar Bart, yeah. That's Gengar Bart news, Like, who cares? Right? Those assholes...
They do.
Those assholes are always making
I'm
up...
sure the people that you use just to, psychically suplex. Everything's a suplex now. I'm sure they cared a lot.
I didn't psychically suplex them.
No, her.
Oh, Kari! That is true. Yeah, no. Carlos told me what Astrid told him. Kari.
I didn't deny it, but I'm definitely trying to do better. That's why I'm confronting you.
Yes, and
He's doing better too. He went from helicopters to camera equipment. That is much less expensive.
He was attacking civilians that had nothing to fight, whether it was their equipment or them or not.
And I will admit that I did make a heat of the moment decision. They tried to attack me right after the helicopters. They waved a camera in my face, demanding answers for me attacking, innocent, quote unquote, helicopters.
And you're an important figure in the region. You should know better. Everything you do carries weight.
Oh, I know. I mean, they're trying to stop that from happening, but oh, I do know. They don't like the fact that I have that kind of sway. Masanto's been trying to devalue my authority for years now. And I mean, you know, this might finally be the nail in the coffin, the feather in his hat to see his dream become a reality.
Professor, I just have one proposition for you.
What?
Let's say, would you entrust us with holding on to one of the plates?
One of the plates, yes.
Okay. Dibs on the grass plate.
He already has the grass plate.
No, that's
No,
what
I
he
mean,
means.
like, holding on to
One
that
of the
one.
plates
Oh,
are
oh.
on there right now.
Oh,
Surprised you didn't go for
you
the
want
flying
the
one.
meadow plate, you say? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Let me just put that on Turtwig real quick.
No fair.
Turtwig's eyes just, his pupils just dilate.
Oh God. Damn.
Oh my god, you've got your church like high.
Turtwig.
Yeah. Yeah, Turtwig, buddy.
I'm surprised you didn't
Glen?
go for the flying one.
Glen?
I think it'd be best if we took them without the intent to.
Glen, I don't think that's wise.
He's got a shell to hide it in, though.
Turtwig starts nudging you, Glen.
Oh, God.
Very aggressively.
I take the plate off.
Turtwig? He looks around kind of confused.
What was that about?
Glen, you're giving a fraction of Arceus's power to your Turtwig when you do that.
It's a Turtwig. He can handle it.
No, Glen, he can't.
Puts it back on.
What?
No, Glen, he can't. You just showed that. He can't
In
handle
my
it.
experience, Turtwig may as well be the creator of all things.
Yeah, I remember
I
visiting the Sinnoh region and falling in love with a Turtwig my first time I saw it. I mean, that was just... It's adorable.
Maybe it was just a fluke. I put the plate back on.
Turtwig
I
starts
swear I'm
charging...
with a bunch of kids.
Turtwig just wigs out again and starts kind of running around in circles.
Oh.
And starts nudging everyone kind of aggressively.
Kari will take
And
the
starts,
plate
like,
and-
kind of tackling the walls. Kari takes the plate.
Yeah, try.
Yeah, and we'll put it back. I propose we take a plate that we have no intent on using, Glenn.
Yeah, Turtwig looks
Well,
around
I had an
confused
intent
again.
before I saw it made him freak out.
Yeah, Glenn, these plates...
Twice.
These plates are full of Arceus's power. You can't just give one to a Pokemon that has no experience with it and then expect it to not react negatively.
How's it gonna get experience?
Huh?
How's it gonna get experience with one if it doesn't use it?
You have to do it in a safe environment.
This is
I
pretty safe.
swear, sometimes you make me question why I came to this region, Glenn.
Sometimes I question why I stay and you can't even give your Turtwig a metal plate. I mean, little guy, I'm sorry if I scared you, but look, if I could share the psychedelic trip you were going through or whatever the fuck it was, lessen the burden, I would.
Yeah, we
Glen.
humans... Oh, sorry.
I was saying Glen to Turtwig to, like, you know.
Oh, hugs him and stuff. Turtwig will, like, nuzzle him.
By the way, you should really evolve soon.
Yeah, Glenn, this... I mean, it was good to... It's Pokemon are more susceptible to this type of stuff than we humans are. I mean, whenever I handle one of these plates, I just feel, you know, kind of strong, but not too different. But a
How
Pokemon,
about
I
we
mean...
take a sip is a pixie plate. None of us have a fairy type. Therefore, there's no temptation to use it.
Yes, and that, yeah, that should be good. Let's see. He does have the pixie plate, I believe. Yes, he does. Yeah. Here you go, Kari.
Thank you. Kari will tuck it in her bag.
And then the professor will take the metal plate back. Now, like I said, just keep an eye on that plate. And make sure it does not fall into the enemy hands. We don't know what Team Legend... Do I know if they have any plates?
Yes.
I have no idea. Aside from the fake mind plate, I don't know if they have any plates themselves. It's entirely possible, though, that they do.
Well, how many plates are you still missing?
I am missing... I keep closing his character sheet, even though I shouldn't. I'm missing the Dread plate, the Sky plate, the Stone plate, the Draco plate, and the... something that says a blank plate here. I'm not entirely sure what that is. That might be a smudge.
So what is it?
Dread, Sky, Stone, and Draco, and blank.
The normal plate is the blank plate.
Or is it the cursed plate, the question mark one that doesn't even exist?
I don't know. There's a bit of a smudge on all the research papers related to that plate. So, I mean, I guess it's considered cursed in that aspect.
So wait, didn't you say you destroyed all of their research?
Yeah, I destroyed all of their research.
And you smudged your own?
No, I didn't smudge my own. But I don't know. It's weird. I'll turn away from it. I'll turn away from it, and then it will suddenly be smudged. Like here, watch. He takes out a sheet of paper and writes the word blank on it with a pen. Okay? Now everyone turn away.
Okay.
And then
Kari turns away.
yes, does Averis turn away?
Yeah, but I'm trying to turn away in the sense that I can still somewhat see in the corner.
Averis, you gotta turn away completely.
Fine.
And then the professor even also turns away. Alright, now everyone, turn back. And the word blank does look like the ink is smudged quite a bit to where it's kind of a mysterious word.
Oh, I see the problem here. You have low resolution ink.
So
It's
try
in...
to write blank in some other pen. Or paper, or pencil, or...
I mean, you could write it in frickin' auxiliary ink. And it would just smudge. Oh, yeah, no. Either way, anyway, keep the pixie plate safe. And, if possible, find the other 5 plates. I'll be looking for them myself. So... yeah.
Alright.
And of course, to keep them off your back, gym challenge.
Gym challenge? Isn't you want me to challenge the gyms?
Well, I mean, keep your, journey around the Midori region still. Keep your head low.
But the reasoning that we're going around places to challenge Jim.
Yeah.
Sell ice cream. Don't forget.
And tell it.
And sell ice cream?
Don't worry about it.
You don't know about it?
I
Oh, do you have like a tourist shop for the national park?
We do have the main cabin that's at the front.
I think we could strike a deal.
Visiting center.
I got this brand of ice cream I could start selling there.
Okay.
Like
don't
Butler.
I don't own that. You're gonna have to talk with the park rangers about that.
can I get like a commendation from you or something? Have you tried my ice cream?
I actually haven't tried your ice cream, Glen.
Well, let me make you a fresh batch then. And here's a card, by the way. Free ice cream for life. It's one of a select few.
I was gonna say,
Professor Delaware sends out Sterling. Get ready to send this to the cabin at the entrance. And Sterling nods while taking the card in his beak.
I'm not doing that.
What's a passion berry taste like? Does anyone know?
Pasha berry, I believe it tastes like. I think it's a sweet flavor. I think it's a sweet flavor, similar to, well, I would assume peaches.
I know it defends from super effective water attacks, but I mean the.
Oh wait,
flavor.
oh Pacho. Is that what you said, Pacho?
Oh, is it Pacho?
Is it
I
Pacho or
had it down as
Pecha?
Pacho.
Paco berry?
Is
What are
dry.
you saying? What are you saying?
It's bitter dry.
I don't know what I'm saying either. Okay, bitter and dry.
Very dry.
Very dry.
And a little bit bitter.
Yeah, what's the skills for making ice cream again? Crafts plus.
Crafts.
You just had an ice cream skill like I had
Clever?
a photography skill.
Yeah, maybe you should have just ice cream.
Well, they'd both be 0, so it's fine either way.
That's not a good sign.
2, above average.
Mm. Personally, I'm not exactly a huge fan of dry stuff, but this isn't
Yeah,
the
dry bitter ice cream, not the best combination, but I worked with what I got.
Yeah, you kind of made it work. Staraptor, Sterling, go ahead and send that note along.
No, wait. I'll make an oranberry batch.
I did give him an oranberry.
Also 2.
That's fine, because oranberries kind of have that neutral flavor.
Is
Yeah.
oranberry ice cream tinted blue?
Yes.
There needs to be more blue ice cream. That's a cool color for ice cream.
Now you see, this is actually pretty good. And Sterling's already gone though. He's already working his way out of the cave. And then you hear echoing throughout the cave.
So bad news.
That's Sterling's alarm. Come on.
Kari will follow.
Yes, and when you get out of the cave, you see several helicopters closing in on your location. And end session.
End of session.
Yep.
Get out the miniguns.
I mean, I have a horsey.